Oh my gosh, once you see Zohran Mamdani and what he's doing, you cannot unsee it. And we can literally have this around the country. So, one of the things that he promised was that he would be very transparent. He'd let every New York City resident know exactly what was going on in the government, what the issues were, and let them weigh in on what the solutions are. And the way he's doing it is by communicating to New York City residents through his press conferences. So one of the press conferences he just had was to announce that the predecessor, Mayor Eric Adams, who's MAGA light, left a huge budget shortfall. He left it a mess. New York City doesn't have the funds to meet all of the services that they need to fund. So he told everybody there's only one or two things that we can do to fix it. We can either increase property taxes for every single New York City resident, which is disproportionately going to help the landlords, slumlords, because they're just going to increase rents. Or, he said, we can implement a wealth tax. And what he did was so brilliant because the vast majority of the wealthy live in a certain section. Um, what do they call them in New York City? Like it's almost like little cities within the city. And most of them live there. So he called out to the city council members in that quadrant of New York City and said, what's it going to be, you guys? Are you going to support me in this wealth tax? Or are we going to increase the cost for every single New York City resident? And now every resident is sitting back there saying, yeah, what are you guys going to do? How are you going to vote on this? This kind of public pressure, bringing it out in the open and bringing everybody into the loop of what's going on is so freaking brilliant. The other thing he did, just to show his courage and his conviction, he was giving another press conference where he was calling out Hakeem Jeffries. I forgot what the issue was, but I remember thinking we'd all agree with Zohran. Hakeem should be called out. But there was some mysterious guy in a suit who kept walking up to him and tapping him, like right in the middle of the press conference, to get him to stop talking about Hakeem Jeffries. And you want to know what Zohran did? He didn't pause. He didn't hesitate. He looked at him. He looked back. And with the same confidence and conviction he had right up to that moment, he kept talking that way. And he finished his entire message. You guys, take a look at who's running in your Democratic primaries. Are they endorsed by Bernie? Are they endorsed by Democratic Socialists of America? Are they endorsed by leaders we deserve? Are they endorsed by Run for Something? Are they endorsed by AOC? We've got to get more people like this in here because we can all have this.